Welcome to another episode of this Maddening mode playthrough. On this one, I'll be doing the Tales of Red Canyon paralogue to get the Knowledge Gem. Alright, let's check these B stats. So, this wolf has 22 crit, 34 attack, 21 attack speed. Also has Pass and Defiant Crit, which will give them crit plus 50, basically guaranteeing that they're going to kill me if I let them get on low HP. Unless I have a stun or armor breakup. This high crit chance does mean that I'll have a small chance of landing a crit on most of my units, I think. And then we have the Hawks down here. 22 attack speed, 27 attack. Their attack speed's not that much faster than the Wolves, but they will go up. Starting blow once I get them on low health. And then we have a Wild Demonic Beast, 36 attack, 14 attack speed. A lot faster than I thought it would be, but also not as powerful. It's got 36 attack, which is, I think, a little less than Miklon, and we beat Miklon in Chapter 5. It was a couple chapters ago now. So beating the actual boss here isn't going to be that difficult, but beating all of these Hawks and clearing the Wolves might be a little bit tricky.
The first thing we need to do.
Alright, let's do this. So we have this wolf fixed in place, and we have this wolf who has Pass, and if I kill this wolf, then this wolf can come up this way and probably kill whatever units I use to kill this wolf, because that'll probably be some ranged units, including Dorothea and Lysithea, and they can't take a hit. I could slip the wolves with Byleth, since she's a flyer, but I probably do have to kill them sooner or later, so it's better to just bite the bullet, I think. I will break one of these barriers with a curved shot, hopefully. And that should open this wolf up to a Monster Breaker, Bane of Monsters. Looks like I missed. But that's okay. Because, it's still just about no worse than if I had tried to slip the wolves and didn't do anything. I can heal Byleth when Byleth gets damaged. On this side of things, I think I will try that same curved shot maneuver with Bernadetta. Try to break one of these barriers. 80% chance of working. Hopefully it does. Okay, that one worked. And I'll move Bernadetta close to provide a hit rate buff to whoever comes next. I think the correct answer to who to come next would be Edelgard, because she knows Monster Breaker. And I think a Monster Breaker with a Devil Axe is gonna kill. If it hits. Let's risk it. Nice. The Devil Axe looks really cool. It's also a really powerful weapon. A little bit dangerous to use though. But there goes the wolf's first HP bar. So now I think I probably need to break another barrier, and then I should be able to Seraphim with Lysithea or something like that. Although if I do that, I might be in a little bit of trouble. Because then this wolf can just come up here and kill Lysithea. So I will need someone to draw her back. I could use Dorothea for that. That seems like it would work. Then I also need either to risk this after softening the enemy up first, or to break a barrier.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
You do enough damage with Ferdinand, but Ferdinand will be very hurt. Probably better if I use a gambit. Don't think Ferdinand's gambit will do quite enough damage. But it'll get very close, and then I guess I can get a little bit of chip damage in with someone else, and that should resolve the whole situation.
I'll show you a plan.
I'll get someone like Felix who's fast, or someone with high defense like Caspar. Don't think that I can armor break him. Well,
That's my
if I use Dorothea, I might be able to, actually. 80% chance of armor break here, so we'll try it. Good. And even Hubert gets a turn. He levels up to level 5 finally. He can finally go into a beginner class. Magic and speed is his level up too. And an armor break, a lot of good stuff going on there. So Lysithea can now attack for free. Although that will expose her to some risk. Can draw her back with Linhardt. Could also draw back Dorothea with Linhardt.
Put me in there.
But I think if I just leave this wolf armor broken and proceed to chip him down, that's probably the best play here. And I don't have to worry about drawing back or the other wolf attacking. And I definitely don't want to get him down to 25% HP. So I need to keep him above 16.
I'll go.
Battle.
I'll use a Physic on Edelgard here.
Well done.
And then I will
I will
start
get the
moving Petra
victory.
towards the chest so if we can get the Knowledge Gem. There goes that wolf. I don't know why the wolf chose to attack at range, but I appreciate it. It's the second time in a row I've missed with that. Alright, so this wolf is almost down. I think if we monster break with an Iron Axe, we'll get it. But that might also be a little bit of a waste. I think 29 HP is a bit much. And Felix does not have Monster Bane. Petra does, but she's too busy opening this box. So I think Monster Bane is... or Monster Breaker. Monster Bane is the sword version of the combat art. Good level
It's
up.
a long road yet.
Edelgard can take hits from the wolf if she needs to. I'm gonna be rooted if it hits me. And if I move here, I think it will hit Byleth, but not. No, it'll hit Edelgard too. Well, that's acceptable. Not ideal, but it's not too problematic. Going to want to heal Edelgard and Byleth. So, it's Physic on Byleth.
Thank you.
Between the pass on the wolves and the flying of the hawks, I've got to be real careful with how I position my units. Especially my mages, otherwise they're just gonna be killed in one round.
You'll be repaid.
Might actually be for the best if I were to come up towards the north side of the map. Then it would take the Hawks longer to get to me from the back. Might buy me a turn, actually. So I think I'll put Caspar here with a 1-2 range option. And I'll put Ferdinand here. Same idea, and now this wolf will basically be forced to attack Caspar, I think. Then I can put Bernadetta here. And Lysithea will actually be safe in the enemy range here, I think. Because the wolf can't actually reach her, even though it says that it can. I think that's just a little bit of a visual bug with Pass.
Much needed.
Well, that hurt. But Caspar is still alive. And if we armor break both of these wolves, he'll be fine. Or if we kill one and armor break the other. Might be a bit tough. Gonna need to use gambits to do that, I think. I can hit 2 squares with Ferdinand. I can armor break with Lysithea solo, but that's probably a little bit wasteful. So Ferdinand and Byleth could get the one on the right armor broken. And then Bernadetta. And anyone else who could reach could potentially get this one. I could just heal Caspar too, I suppose.
Preparations are complete.
Alright. That does that.
How interesting.
Now's our chance.
There goes the rest of his barriers. Also armor breaks, which gives me an opportunity to attack here. Someone has a stride gambit, right? Alright, then Heart does. So if I do use that, I can actually potentially make this work.
A great help. Sweet of you.
Dorothea has group flames, and Felix has assault troop. So if I hit with Felix, which is pretty likely to work,
We'll make our move.
then I can follow up with someone else. Probably Bernadetta. Unless, since it looks like this wolf will go for Felix, Felix should actually survive that and be fine. Don't know why I won't go for Caspar. But I guess that works for me. Don't think this wolf can actually reach Lysithea over here. Yeah. So I'm going to put her maybe all the way over here. Go for the Seraphim. And if it hits, that'll be a kill. Alright. There goes 1 HP bar. Now I think if I can monster break. Probably do it this side so that I'm closer to the other wolf. Don't want to use the Iron Axe. Won't get it done. Need to use the Devil Axe. Still won't get it done, but it'll be very, very close. Oh, cool. Got a crest proc. That made it work. Acceptable. Since this wolf's gonna go for Felix, I can probably hit and run him with Bernadetta. If I move Petra down here and those hawks decide to attack, I'm kind of stuck. Whereas if I pull her over to this side, I could potentially run away for a little bit. So I think I'll have to take the long way around with Petra. She's kind of out of position due to the whole knowledge gem thing. Yaspar does have a vulnerary, so I'll use that. And it looks like Gambit will force the wolf to attack Felix. Felix should survive. Should allow Bernadetta to attack here with maybe a steel bow curve shot for maximum damage. Not sure it was worth using the extra durability there, but we did get 1 extra damage out of it.
What did I expect?
Dex and resist, not great. Dex isn't bad, but it would be nice to get some other stats in there as well. I could use Thoron, but that might drop his HP into Defiant ranges, and then there might be problems. I don't think I need to armor break him. At least not this turn. I guess I will Thoron him. It's reliable. Relatively anyway. Not 100%, but it's pretty close. And we get a little bit of Hubert damage as well. I was very lucky that didn't crit me. Is it less than or equal to? Okay. I thought I had 1 more HP of leeway there than I actually did, I think. So, I was very lucky. If I were being stringent, I would rewind and force myself not to do that attack, so that way Felix surely didn't take a risk there. But there would still be a small degree of risk involved because he potentially could have crit me even with his baseline crit, I do believe. So, when I couldn't do it cleanly in the first place, not doing it cleanly due to error isn't quite as significant of a misplay. Alright, so we do get a free attack here. We should be able to get the kill with Bernadetta, I think. So that's another HP bar dead. And I can run Bernadetta away a little bit. I'll move Petra towards us. Then I think I could Monster Break. I could Bane of Monsters. I could Armor Break and then do something. I probably do want to Armor Break, but I'll have to be able to survive that, so that's either a thorn or a curved shot, I think. And if I'm going to be using a curved shot with Byleth, I won't be able to use Bane of Monsters. Am I out of Thoron? Yes. Okay. And don't have curved shot on Ferdinand. So I believe that means that I have to use Byleth here if I'm going to do this safely. Might be able to do it at 2 range. 16, crit 3. Yeah, I don't really like the crit chance there. So I'll go for the curve shot with the iron bow. And there we go, armor broken. Now this should be easy. Three attacks until the end of turn. I'll get a sword attack in here with Felix. Hoping that he eventually learns the sword combat art that does monster damage. Could use Lysithea, but I think now if we attack with Caspar, I believe that puts him in Define Avoid range, which could be problematic. So now is probably the time to go for the kill with Monster Breaker with Edelgard. And I think that's the right play. It's not guaranteed, but it was quite likely, and it did work out. And now I probably throw a few heals around.
Well done.
So,
I'll move Caspar next to Dorothea. And don't really want to burn through all of my physics right now. But I guess I'll use this one and save the other two for urgent matters. And I think we learn Warp now. Yep, Linhardt gets Warp.
Waste.
And now the boss is going to start moving. Take him a while to reach us. The Hawks will reach us first. And I think there's going to be reinforcements next turn. This turn. There they are. Oh boy, a wolf.
More hawks. This is bad. We'll be caught from both sides.
So, the wolves have pass and the hawks can fly, which makes having units that can't take attacks very bad. So I probably need to get in range. Let's see how Petra does. 62% hit chance on her. So, with alert stance, get that down 15. With the thicket, I can get that down another 20%. So that's 35. Fairly reliable chance of dodging. It looks like that only applies when I'm using a sword. So I might be able to count on that to keep Petra alive for a little while at least. We have 2 hawks. So they have Fight speed, Darting Blow, lots of speed, avoid. And extra avoid against melee weapons, except for gauntlets. Going to bait gauntlets are probably the correct weapon to do it with. I could use this Stride Gambit here, I think. Can I hit everyone with it? except for Lysithea there. Except for Bernadetta there. Bernadetta tends to do light damage.
Back to the fray.
Alright, so that'll allow me to reach the Hawks at the very least. And if I were to use a Resonant Flames in just the right position, I could potentially break one and armor break that one. And then I could also break 3 barriers on the other one. 90% chance of working, so if I get another unit in there and take out this barrier with them, I think I can get that up to 100%. Byleth might be a good choice there. Made a curved shot. I think if I do it from here, I will provide a support bonus. So we're looking at a 95% hit rate. That's probably about as good as it's going to get. I hope it hits. Yep. Then I can Resonant Flames with Lysithea. Ah, I see. So I'm still at 90% because Byleth is attacking the top one and not the bottom one. 90% still pretty good odds, so I guess I will still risk it. And this should be a double armor break if it hits.
Watch this!
Excellent. Double Mithril. So now I just have to try to kill them all. And they don't get any bonus avoid versus melee weapons anymore, which is going to be pretty helpful. Should be 23. I think if I go for the Killer Axe and do a smash, there's pretty good odds of me getting a crit and killing it. It's a little inconsistent. If it fails, I do have more attacks that I can send in. We'll try it. That's okay. Great level up.
Always getting stronger.
No strength, but plenty of other good stats.
I'll go.
I can send Felix in to take out the HP bar there. Could also send Caspar in. Although I should be careful to keep him out of wolf range. So, hand axe is probably the way to go. This hit rate with the hand axe is kind of miserable. So, let's try something with maybe slightly better unit first. Alright, Felix can get this kill with the training bow, and then I think Edelgard should be able to use her combat art, take out this hawk.
Well, that worked out.
Felix has curve shot now, that helps. Edelgard right here, and use a Monster Breaker with an Iron Axe. We might be able to get it. Nope. Gonna have to use the Devil Axe. Pretty likely to work. There we go.
One step at a time.
Not great. But not terrible either. So, Caspar survived the wolf, 14 protection, 34 attack, 20 times 2. He's got more than 40 HP. Right? No, he's got 39. Alright, so I need to keep him out of wolf range. And the question becomes Caspar or Dorothea for this 2-range attack. Dorothea has better hit rate, so I'll go with her. Now I could potentially use Caspar, but in order to do that I would have to gambit this wolf with Petra. I guess that could work. And actually, Assembly will pull the wolf back as well, which allows me to get into this bush. So I'll go for that.
I created a plan.
As long as it hits. Alright, that's good. A little bit risky, but we managed to pull it off. So now Caspar can attack the bird. And if we smash, we might crit. We're guaranteed to get a hit at the very least. We can then move Bernadetta over this way. Might actually be able to hit with Deadeye too. Very unlikely. But with the Iron Bow. Iron Bow plus 43. I'll take it. A little worse than a 50-50. There we go.
Can I go now?
And there comes the beast. And here come the hawks. Luckily, Petra should be out of their range. Missed, fortunately for us. A little bit risky with that low percent crit chance there. I should probably wait with Petra if I'm going to count on avoiding things. Either that or go for the second gambit here. Linhardt is in hawk range. That is not a situation I really want him to be in. So I need to do some healing and probably some baiting with Byleth. I think if I put Byleth in range with a bow equipped, that should really hurt the bird. Also have to worry about Linhardt getting caught though. And might have to count on some luck with Petra here. Hit of 85. Hit of 85. And then she'll be trapped there and can't move. I need an answer for that. But I can't quite get to the wolf yet. I suppose if I pull her up this way, we can support her. That might be the best way to go about that. So I will heal Byleth before I move her.
Well done.
And then I will put her just at the edge of one of these hawks' range. I think I can only reach this one. Question becomes Iron Bow or Steel Bow. Steel Bow will definitely hurt more. But I'll also take a double for 27. That will do 18. So that's actually acceptable. I'm okay with that. I think these birds will fly straight, and then they're going to catch Flintheart, so I'll pull him over this way. I don't want to use a physic if I can avoid it. I think I'm going to move Edelgard into the wolf's range. And I'll heal her with Lysithea.
A great help.
Bernadetta can actually hit the wolf. And if we do that, then all we need is one more hit, and we'll be able to armor break it. Can we get that one more hit? We could get it from Petra, although I'm not too enthusiastic about that idea. And if we armor break the wolf down here, that also sort of catches me out of position to take advantage of it. I think it's best to let that lapse and just run with Petra and have her get buffed. Hopefully she'll avoid the cyclone, and if she doesn't, we'll be close enough to her next turn to hopefully do something. But not so close that this turn we'll also be caught in an AoE attack with her. I'm going to move Bernadetta and Felix, so they'll be better able to attack. Here comes the beast very slowly. That's fine. Nice, I got a crit. That should take out the whole HP bar. Makes taking out this hawk a lot easier. That was a really lucky crit. And then there are two more hawks. The wolf goes for Edelgard. Edelgard should be fine as long as it doesn't crit. Okay, that breaks a barrier as well. Opens the wolf up for attack. Alright, so we want to stay out of these hawks' range. These two ranges are fine for this turn. I think if I shoot with Byleth, there goes most of the HP. So I need just a little bit of chip damage. Should be able to get that with Bernadetta. I don't think I need the curved shot. Nope, I don't. I can pull back with her. Well, maybe I'll pull to the side instead. Huh. Looks like I'm trapped in the enemy range here. In that case, I suppose I'll just sit on the heal tile with her. Does have 16 attack speed. So, she'll be doubled. 27, 17 times 2, 34, yeah, that's not good. But if I draw her back, I should be able to get her out of there, and I should be able to do that with Flintheart, if we go like right here or something, so that can work. Alright, so I can use Byleth to kill this hawk. You can guarantee it with a curved shot.
well.
And then I think I want to be at the extreme limit of the Hawk's range. That way I can bait and counter. I don't think I have to worry about this Hawk, just this one. He'll get to me first. Now we have a wolf to deal with. I think if I get a gambit off with Caspar here, I need to get it from the side in order to really hit tiles that haven't already been hit. We can do a Seraphim for free, apply Scythia. It's pretty likely to work. If we do, it'll take out an HP bar. Alright, that's good.
I have to try harder.
She gets the magic in the dex, but still no speed. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. That really sort of hampers her ability to kill things. So I could use Monster Breaker.
Think this through.
If I do that, I will need to heal Edelgard. Looks like I won't get the kill in one hit. If I can hit this tile, which I think I can with a Felix Curve Shot, then Petra could potentially swing in with Bane of Monsters. That might work. Might also be able to do something with a Hand Axe. Nope, not with Caspar. I have to use Ferdinand for that. Even that's silly, just going to get one free attack in. Felix's dex is a little bit lacking too. I mean, Dorothea does have a gambit, and if I do use it here, it's guaranteed to hit, and it should open the wolf up to attack from the side by Petra, so I guess I will do that.
I have an idea.
Alright. Now, this should be the kill. A little bit short. But it is 100% accurate, correct? So if I can do 27 damage by any other means, I should be all set. Get close with Edelgard's Hand Axe. I think if I put her here, use Monster Breaker, then she'd be in trouble, because she'd be in Hawk's range though. So enemy attack ranges here have to be respected. Potentially armor break the wolf. I think I can do that 100% accurately as well. If I go right here. Yeah, I can do that. That'll work. Index is probably going to do sizable damage here. It does leave the wolf above the threshold.
I've mastered this art.
Nice. And Edelgard now has Death Blow. That's going to be a very useful skill. So Bane of Monsters, we'll leave it at 5 HP. I could use Bane of Monsters here for the more damage, but that'll bump him into Defiant range, and I don't want that, so I think I'll just go for the ordinary attack. And it's not likely I'll be hit or crit. As long as I'm not crit, I'll survive, and this will armor break.
No use.
Alright, there goes the wolf's armor. Now we can get attacks in for free. I think if we go with a hand axe or something, we might be able to get lots of damage. We can't get the kill. And that's the thing that I need. So I would need to do... I guess I'd have to bring Caspar around this side, hit with a hand axe, and then follow up with a 70% hit from Felix.
I'm just getting started.
He gets HP and strength at least. Okay. I can make this work, I think. Yep. There we go.
You're weak.
Can we get a level up?
Stronger, huh? We'll see.
Dex and speed. That'll help. So now the time has finally come to address this problem. And I think if I put Linhardt here and use draw back, we're safe. Which means that the Hawk will go for Byleth. We'll only hit once. We'll get hit by a bow attack in return, and then next turn I'll be able to lay into it. And there's just the Demonic Beast and the other Hawk left after that. Nice, I got a crit this time too. Starting below and triangle attack, that'll be helpful. I think I actually have enough flyers to make use of triangle attack this time. Well, that's not very nice.
The Hawks are still coming. Perhaps we should see to those before we deal with the beast.
Well, that kind of threw a wrench in my plan there. I wasn't counting on, you know, a giant wolf and two hawks spawning right on top of me. So I'm going to need to gambit them down, I think, or else I'm going to be in real trouble. I think I need a moment to think here. Alright, in order to get out of this situation, I'm going to have to use the feature of gambits that forces enemies into targeting someone who gambits them. Or only beasts, specifically. I don't think enemy, like, non-beast units are forced into targeting you by gambiting them. So that means I'm going to have to hit with a whole bunch of gambits here in order to draw the attention of these enemies. So we'll start with Petra.
Give it all we've got.
And she'll draw this wolf.
Use the strategy.
And as long as the wolf doesn't crit her, she'll be fine. Great level up.
Now.
I will use Caspar on this giant bird, since they're right next to each other. 90% chance of hitting here, so that's pretty reliable. Nice thing about the enemies spawning right in front of me is I have enough units around to get those gambit boosts all the way up.
Let's put this to the test.
So that one will go for Caspar. Caspar should survive that. Alright, so I'm going to have to use Byleth on this bird, else the bird will get over there and kill people.
It's time.
I'm going to have to use Felix on this bird. At least I think so. I might be able to get away without using a gambit here as well. Now, that should allow me to attack this bird with someone, probably Ferdinand, to do just the last little bit of HP that we need in order to take him down. We'll use a smash for accuracy. Then I should be able to get this kill with Bernadetta using a steel bow, I believe, but we might be a little short. Do most of the damage. Curve shot, but we need another 22 from some other source. Edelgard may be able to get that. It looks like I'll have to use the hand axe from here if I want to do any significant damage. A little bit risky, but if it works out, we should be able to get the kill. Alright, should let us get this kill with Bernadetta. So, curved shot, steel bow. Might as well do it from 2 range since we're counting on not taking a counterattack here. There we go.
Anywhere I can hide.
Level 15.
What did I expect?
Not great, but she does at least have 1 higher speed, which means that she will no longer be doubled by these birds with an iron bow, I don't think. Now, I probably have to gambit this with Felix, but I was thinking if I could get all of the units that couldn't survive a hit out of range of this bird, then I wouldn't need to. It appears that I won't be able to do that, though. So, before I move people out of range, I'm going to use Assault Troop with Felix here.
Seems fun enough.
Victory is ours!
Alright, that'll force the bird into attacking Felix. Felix can definitely take that hit. And that leaves us free to attack with the rest of our forces with pretty much impunity. Not quite enough to get the kill with Seraphim there. I think that Linhardt will do effective damage because he's wind-based. So we can do 17 damage there. With fire. We can get the kill with Lysithea here, so if we do that, that'll knock out an HP bar. It might be better to save that for the second one because it is slightly larger. So if we can get a kill with Dorothea, maybe using Sagittae, in conjunction with Linhardt. I need another 22 damage here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can do that. So I'm going to attack this bird with Lysithea using Seraphim, because that's the only way I can see of taking out this HP bar. There goes the HP bar. Got Darting Blow now. Felix will still survive that. Can't attack with Dorothea because I would need to break a barrier in order to open up a slot for that. I think Linhardt will have to attack a bird because of his effective damage. I will use a Cutting Gale with Linhardt here. And since it's wind magic, I think it does slightly more damage against this bird than it otherwise would. Doesn't accomplish that much, but it does get some damage in on him. I believe I will use Dorothea. I think Sagittae is the best she can do here. So I use Sagittae on this wolf. We get a little bit of extra damage from Hubert. Nice to let me counterattack. We should be able to take out that bird. Or at least the HP bar.
Not good enough.
Luckily that missed. I think Lysithea can kill this bird. Should be able to take that HP bar out no problem as well. Ah, there's actually something nice. The hit wasn't nice, but we can take the damage with Petra. Since the enemies are going to be using their staggering blows, they won't double me with them, which actually means that they will do less damage to me this turn, thanks to them deciding to use those. So I can actually potentially turn that to my advantage. I'm going to need a moment to think about this. Alright, so I'm going to need to armor break the enemies at this point in order to ensure my survival. So I'm going to start this with Byleth. I'm going to use a curved shot with a steel bow here, and that will guaranteed armor break and take out this HP bar for this enemy. And then I don't have to worry about this bird. Level 20. Not a bad one either. Unfortunately, Falcon Knight does not unlock until level 30. Alright, I think the next order of business is going to be taking out an HP bar for this bird. And I can do that with 100% reliability with Dorothea. I think I can use fire here. Yep. And she levels up. Magic and speed.
I want to be all I can.
She's got higher speed than Lysithea now, which kind of makes me feel a little bad.
I still have a long way to go.
Alright, so now we have to do a little more damage to take this one out. I think if we use Bernadetta from 3 range, we might be able to get the requisite damage. Someone else should be able to pick up those last 22 hit points. And I will put Bernadetta close to the wolf to provide a support bonus. I think that I will be able to get this kill with Felix. It's a slight gamble, but hopefully it will go my way.
Another win. I can do better now.
In order to kill this bird, I'm going to need to use Lysithia. This is a worse gamble, but I think I'm going to have to take it. Luckily it worked out.
This is what I do.
Don't have to worry about this one. I do have to worry about the wolf. The big bad wolf. However, if I can take out his HP, or armor break him, I won't. Caspar does have a gambit left, but I'd like to see if I can take him out first, so let's see what we can do with Ferdinand. 20 for sure. We can survive as well. There's a good odd that he'll get a crit. Edelgard, let's say with Monster Breaker and an Iron Axe. She'll do colossal damage, but surviving might be problematic if she misses. Might be able to do something with a different combat art, maybe a different weapon as well. 97% with the Devil Axe. Okay, I think I'll do that. I don't think Petra will do enough damage even with her Bane of Monsters. So, I will use Smash with Edelgard. With the Devil Axe. And that should get this kill. I'm counting on it.
I will prevail.
Ooh, she overcrit. So that's gonna overkill. But that overkill damage just goes away, because he's got another HP reserve bar. The 10 damage shouldn't matter because I'm going to either kill or armor break this wolf. I'm not sure it's going to be safe to do this, but let's see. Nope. So I'm going to try this with Ferdinand instead to provide the full support bonus. And I think Killer Axe with Smash is what I'm going to try here first. And I should survive this as long as the enemy doesn't crit. That's okay. Alright, so now I should be able to armor break with Caspar. Guaranteed.
We'll work together. Bring in the smarts.
That armor breaks the wolf. More Woot Steel. And then I think we might be able to get this with Petra. Well, we'll get very close anyway. Although it might actually be better to just attack if I'm going to worry about Defying a Void. That should leave him at just above 25% HP. Then I could potentially use Linhardt's magic, or I could heal. I think I will go with magic, because I think I'll be able to do more good with it. So we'll try this. And hopefully that brings the bird into one-hit kill range. So against all probabilities, well, not all probabilities, but most odds anyway, we have survived the enemy waves spawning on top of us and all this, but we need to end this chapter quickly, or else maybe there might be more. So I hope this is it. So first we have to take care of this last 17 HP of this wolf. I'm pretty sure that Petra can guarantee a hit and guarantee a kill here, so I'll go for that. And what a way to end that iron sword. We do want to stay out of the boss's range, but everything else is fair game. Guaranteed kill. It's an advantage, so there's no escape for him. So I think I will go for that.
As expected.
There we go. So now I definitely need to heal most of my units because they're on death's door here.
I can fight.
I also want to move them towards the boss so they can actually participate in the fight. I'm definitely going to start
Thank you.
slinging some heals around here.
Oh, thanks.
I do believe I am now completely out of gambits. Unless Caspar still has one. Nope. Oh, Bernadette actually has a couple. So that might be useful. But I think everyone else's have been spent by this point.
Thank you.
So I am going to need to take a little bit more time to heal here. I could potentially lure this beast and break a piece of its barrier. As long as I won't be doubled, it should be safe. So I think I will bait with Byleth at the edge of the range with a bow. Just got 16 attack speed with the steel bow. So the iron bow will allow me to double. And that'll break the iron bow too, but we'll do that. I'm gonna move Edelgard closer, so that way Linhardt can heal her.
Well done. A great help. Appreciated.
Ferdinand's at full HP, so I'll move him a little bit away. And I'll put Caspar in his place. And that should do. Yes, I agree.
It has no will or mind to call its own. You must now strike it down. That is the best you can hope to offer this poor lost soul.
We can definitely take that damage, and the counterattack will actually hurt it worse than it hurt us. It will also heal us, thanks to the crest proc. There goes my iron bow, and my battalion. But I got a good amount of utility out of them while they were around. Alright, in order to break all these barriers, it's going to be something of a feat. I think I will go around behind and use Bernadette's Gambit here. It's very likely to work.
They pushed me too far.
Alright, that takes care of most of those. I think I'll pull her out of the way. Now we have to do one hit on each of these and 2 hits for a monster effective hit on this one. I think Edelgard should be able to survive, so that will give me an opportunity to get a monster breaker in here. It'll do decent damage. I should probably check his skills, make sure he doesn't have any defiance. Just poisons. So I don't have to worry about doing too much damage here. We'll just go for the Iron Axe, it's pretty reliable. Right, that chain stunned him. And now if I go for 2 more attacks, that should also chain stun continuously. So I think I'll go around the side with Ferdinand and use the hand axe on the distant one. And the chain stun continues. Should then allow me to attack with Caspar. And I guess I can get away with the steel axe here. No point using smash. So damage won't really get me anything. And there's an armor break. Alright, so I want to do light damage, so maybe Dorothea would be a good choice, maybe Linhardt even. It doesn't matter if I attack at 1 range or 2 range, except for getting other people in here. I can only get 9 damage out of Linhardt, so he's 1 off, so I guess we'll have to use Dorothea. There we go. There goes 1 HP bar. Magic and speed.
I want to be all I can.
And Hubert levels up too.
This strength will serve Lady Edelgard well.
That's not a bad level up at all. It will serve us pretty well. Alright, now we have Lysithea. Oh, I think we might be able to hit the Seraphim here. Yeah. 52 damage. Not bad. Don't think we can sneak Petra's attack in here unless we do it at range. I mean, 2 damage. I can get that with Linhardt. So we'll do this.
I will remove you.
Nice. I didn't need it, but it saves me from needing to use Linhardt, crack the HP bar. Might get things done a little bit faster as a result.
I am greater now. Be mindful.
I can move by left and also attack with her at the same time. That'll do 28 damage, guaranteed.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Nice, we got a crit. And then we can sneak in and attack with Felix, which will double. And he crits too. And then I think Linhardt's attack will put him on his last legs. And that's what it's like to fight a beast in Maniac mode. You literally unleash your whole army on him and he's still alive. Or, did I say Maniac? I meant Maddening. Lunatic. It's, you know, they keep changing the names of the hardest difficulties in these games. Hard to keep up with. So who do I want to give this kill to? Let's see who's the lowest level. Linhardt's 12, but he's a support unit. Caspar's 12. I think we'll give it to Caspar if we can, reliably. That looks pretty reliable to me. And he gets a crit for the win. That's satisfying. Hopefully his level up is too.
Pretty good, don't you think?
Okay.
Let's keep at it.
Our work is done. My, things did not go as planned. Let us return before any more hawks or wolves join us. But what was that demonic beast doing within the Red Canyon?
So that was a pretty good test of my knowledge on how to fight beasts. And it took a little bit of thinking and a lot of caution, but we managed to pull through. Also took a little bit of risks, which was kind of sloppy, but I won't mention that too loudly. Thank you for watching, and in the next one, I'll be doing Chapter 8 on Maddening mode. So, if you like this one, I hope you'll join me for the next one, and until then,